going on, guys? Munch over here. Today, we are playing Earthmc. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Please note I am also recording this stream because of the fact
just Minecraft.
Just because of the fact that I'm live is, but the reason for that is because, and the reason I'm recording too, is mainly because I have a few weeks to get this all set up and ready, but I am gonna be doing some thing while I'm out, which I'm not sure if I'll do for sure yet. I'll just say that it's likely to happen. How about that? So, yeah, of course, that means I am gonna be doing this. So, I got the chat obviously up, obviously. So, yeah.
Spruce slab,
Let's go
spruce
take a
door,
look around the area.
Minecraft,
Obviously,
spruce
I have
planks,
music playing.
Minecraft, spruce planks,
So there is
spruce
that.
slab, grass block, spruce wood, spruce fence, Minecraft, grass block, Minecraft,
Give me 1 second, guys.
Spruce
I gotta do
Minecraft.
something real quick. Guys, give me
spruce
1 second.
planks, spruce door, Minecraft, spruce planks, Minecraft,
I think I know what.
birch leaves,
I know what this is. Hold on.
Minecraft,
Let me see if I can disable that. Okay, it's a mod that I have that happens to have a narrator. Narrator. Accessibility! Haha! Narrator. Alright, keep that. Okay, good. I'll know within a second. Give me 1 second, guys. I know which mod it is because it's this one right here. So definitely not there. Clearly. Alright, there it is, obviously. Just wanted to make sure I got that. I'm actually gonna go into some animals real fast. The best part is I heard the narrator over my headphones, over my music, which I have pretty much turned up to a good level, honestly. You probably can hear it a little bit. But I'm going to throw my headphones back on. I am going to have to pause here in a second to throw them on the charge. Because they're at 20% charge right now, so yeah, I'm gonna be hunting these animals, and I'll be answering questions as they come. Okay, let's go underneath the tree. So, go back to town. Okay. Go. Okay, And in case you're wondering, I do always have the map open for Earthmc, so that way I can see what all is going on with that outside of my town and inside, of course. I don't do it just to be annoying. I do it so that way I can stay safe when I go outside of town. So it's a big old total area kind of thing. Like I zoom in on at least my area. So when I zoom in pretty much to where I can see my area. And yes, I'm gonna be exploring our town today too. So, gonna probably do that here momentarily, actually. No, not say spawn. I'm glad I don't hit enter. I try to double check when I'm awake enough. Give me 1 second, actually. I just have something else I needed to do real quick. So I will do that. Yes, our points. What I'm gonna do is not gonna be seen by all, such as such vote. I do have chat where I can see it though. In fact, I'm gonna set this up so I can see chat as well as the browser and / the map. Unfortunately, do not have what he needed. So, Sammy Jammy, if you're watching this stream, I am so sorry, bro. I wish I had. I wish I had that. I don't, unfortunately. Let's see. How lucky can I get today? Ooh, 7 gold right off the bat? Heck yeah. If we get 64 sometime today, I'm gonna be happy. Happier than a tree. I'm gonna be so happy if we ever got fucking in it. Okay, well, that's just two. That's just two things. At least he asked before just coming and doing stuff that I would not allow. He asked, I gave him an answer saying I do not, unfortunately. However, I do hope that he finds what he's looking for. I really do. Holy lagnation. Very easy fix right here. If I had those, which I can go get them. Don't get me wrong. Okay, now I'm gonna actually. We just messaged him again. Just letting him know, hey, I'm gonna go get what you need. Like, I'm not gonna just let him sit there going like, he's not willing to help. I'm willing to help. Don't get me wrong, I'm willing to help. That's my personality. I'm willing to help in any way, shape, or form. Just tell me how much you need, and I can get that going, essentially. Okay. Just let me know how much you need. Oh wait, I don't have golden boots. Great. A dub. Okay, I do remember learning dub. Okay, so that means I need a barrel. How much is in the barrel, though? I think I have 2 barrels, actually. I have 4. Okay. Let's use this to see how much I need. Okay, so I need a whole inventory worth, not including pickaxe, sword. Okay, so 2 slots gone. Okay, so I need to have an interest with me. Have a interest. Not from town. No. So essentially I need to empty out my inventory. I do need my damage level. I do need my pickaxe. I do need a sword, obviously. Okay. I can get that done. I'm just gonna empty out my inventory real quick. Which ironically, I'm actually gonna keep the bone. I think you know why. And I also gonna get some food so that way I can. Oh, I do have some gold. I forgot I went mining last night and had gold from that. This was after yesterday's stream, obviously. Clearly, it was after yesterday's stream. Because I wouldn't have that much gold if it weren't for me to do that. So, like... I'm gonna take 4 of the gold I mined, actually, since I don't have any armor. Go straight in with gold. A gold helmet. Now this is where I'm gonna... I think I... Okay, well I know what I need to do. Give me 1 second. I need that Enderman. Ironically, I need that Enderman. I need him. He needs... I need him, he needs to... Wait, there's 2 of them. Nice. Oh wait, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be... Bam, bam. And now... I'm just building this real quick. I didn't go to outside of town. Grab. I need to build it just outside of town so that way they can come to me. I'm gonna have to go back in town. Just well, no I don't. I can. For this. Please don't tell me you teleported into town once before I died. If that's the case, I need to take this little thing down again. Which is unfortunate because I had it put up right there. So I don't have to run too far. And really I need to get out further, clearly. You're dead. You're getting hit. Get in here. Get so close to me, he dead. Okay, I'm gonna quickly get myself back in town. Because obviously I almost just died. I definitely wanna... Oh, nice. Yeah, I do want to see your work, man. obviously do have Discord, so I'm about to link to Discord and give me a moment to I'm just gonna find all the sheet real quick. Obviously, probably take a look at all my other stuff I do. I don't do a lot of other stuff right now. But I will be doing some vlog kind of stuff. In fact, I literally made my logo and all that myself. So that's as of right now. And obviously, I don't just do this. I do other things too. I do some other games, not a lot of the time, but I do some when I feel like doing other games, which today might be that kind of day. Honestly, I will probably transition from this to probably GTA, honestly. Holy seeds. Don't need to. I normally check on my phone as well. That way I can see if people are on right now. One time before I could answer. Yeah, there's 0 on here. Well, no, there technically is 1 because of me being on here. Probably will be switching here momentarily to another game. Right here. Obviously, we have enough stuff for bread. A lot of it. So that's one thing I will be making here momentarily is bread. And a lot of it. Now, when we do go to another, I'm gonna have like less tools. So like tools that are less valuable to me. To me, enchanted tools are everything to me. So is my armor. So, when you're talking leisure, I'm talking like armor is going to be less of a tool I need. Now, water buckets are relatively cheap. All you need is 3 iron. Safe to say I have a little more than the required amount of iron. So, I'm going to take all my enchanted stuff off, obviously, and put on strictly non-enchanted stuff. I've learned from past events that full enchanted armor, that is something people like to steal by killing you. So there is that. So for temporary, I'm putting everything in my chest. Anything that is of value that I cannot deposit, so gold, essentially. We have 28 gold, so I'm gonna go 28 gold in. So now we have what we need deposited, and now it's safe to say we kind of have a little more than 3 stacks of bread. There's still stuff I gotta come over here and pick up. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, when lag happens like that, it slows the player down. Which I don't mind that feature. It's just I know why that is, because this server is actually based in Europe, like the main server where this is being run from. Sure, it may be running from my launcher, but it's also the main part of that launcher. It's in Europe, so I'm like, hey, it's a risk I have to deal with. It's either that or I don't play at all, which I'd much rather play than go to Europe and have a better connection. Because, well, I'm kind of a Texan. What can I say? Obviously, we got a... I am not going out without too much. Like, there's some things I will go down to the fire pit. Obviously, you see I have my water bucket, which I have 3 more buckets and plenty of iron to recraft these. Like bones, I'm gonna throw in here. String, I'm gonna throw in the chest chest. Obviously, yes, I could craft some of these into better blocks. So I could probably craft, let's say, bone into bone block, quartz into quartz block. I do not have any blackstone or some sand to make soul lanterns. So, what I'm going to do, did I put my stuff into this chest? Okay, I'm gonna grab a shovel, pickaxe, and a sword. Should I grab a shield? Probably. I'm probably gonna grab a shield actually. Which means I need to... We're gonna share a whole stack because I'm sure we're probably gonna need a bridge. Actually, what I'm going to do is actually craft a sword shield. Boom, I got a shield. And no, we're not going to use wood, because that's flammable and you're talking the nether, which has gas. So, my more reliable option. Cobblestone. Got a bridge sometimes, and if you have to bridge, you kind of have to have something that won't go whoosh in flames. And I got a portal. I walked right out just to walk right back in. And okay, there you go. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it in without corners. Normally I do but with corners, but like what I'm thinking is we build it somewhere in town. What I'm thinking is we make a nice little building for it. Real quick, actually. I'm actually thinking about this now. Like, how am I gonna make this work best while I'm live? I'm thinking I might just make a nice little building. Of course, this is our mine, so... I've actually been working on my crouching, really. Ooh, that's good. Even though I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks down. That's as far as I went. 6 blocks. But since we're all in a mine, I did give myself an easy way out. So there is that. There is a way out of here that does not require... Now, it does require some things, such as a rank in the town to use that easy way out. Because obviously, it leads in here. Of course, you're going to need a way to have a high rank to get out using that way. If you're just a civilian and you need to get out, you're gonna have to... Actually, I can do this actually. I'm actually gonna go on the staircase. I am so glad I'm thinking about accessibility. How easy it is to get stuck in here for players that don't normally do much. It's like players who want to mine, they can. thinking, since that's 2 of mine, kind of thing. So yes, I put stuff in my in chest. I am gonna quickly, actually, probably gonna spend some gold on some in chests, so that way I can have spares. And plus, players, probably, once we grow the town some more, well, once I grow the town some more, actually. Well, technically it's a week, because the town's got, like, let's see. It has 7 residents as of right now. As of right this very second, the town has 7 residents. Which is me, my friend, which you probably guys probably don't know much. Like the fact that I made I think what I'm going to do real quick is get ready to kill some Endermen before we go. I might need to use red from here too. It also means so essentially start looking around. Oh, there's one. Yes. Okay, we run. Okay, now we're in town. So now I don't have to worry about that. Oh wait, my gosh darn obsidian's in here. Now that we've got that done, I'm less worried about my iron. Yeah. Oh, give me a moment to send that Discord link real quick. I think I do want to see that, so that way I can make a determination from there, because I'm not gonna do much without having some kind of look at that. So that's how I do things. I'll send you I'm gonna actually put this in chat, so that way everyone who watches this after fact. Alright. What the zombie? Okay, you know what? We're moving ourselves inside. Obviously, I'm gonna send you the official Discord for all of them. that are watching. I will say it is a obviously I don't think y'all can see that. No, y'all can't. Okay. This is that's the Minddriver Texas official Discord link right there. So yeah. The Nether, and then I literally sent to my friend who I private messaged him, of course, because yeah, wow. And I said to him specifically, if you want to find the life, you can. In fact, I'm about to go to the Nether. Want to know what I said after that? Ack. Nether ack. Get it? Nether ack. Oh man, that was a bad joke. I can tell you that right now. I can tell that was a bad joke. Oh man. So watch out for that netherrack. The best part is it's apply to join, which of course. There are points of where it's like which of course there's gonna be a custom role for people who do good things for the channel, aka a supporter role. Which of course there's only one thing about that, which it only applies to people who contribute to the channel in some way. So essentially I am the biggest supporter of my own channel. Okay. I'm actually about to make an chest. Oh wait, I need an eye, don't I? If that's the case, I need to go to the night beforehand. And that's the only thing. Well, yeah, I need a blaze rod. Gosh darn it. And I don't think I have one right here ready. Nope. And if I remember correctly, it does require an iron vendor actually. I'm just looking it up right now, so that way I can confirm what the crafting chest. Yep, it's an iron vendor. Okay, so I need to get to the Nether before I can get another one of those. Okay, which also means I need to grab out my flint and steel, which of course I'm going to do momentarily once I figure out where I want to put this thing, which I'm thinking I might build a building for it. Yeah, I think I will build a building real quick for it. Just don't have a door on it. Like, I kind of want to leak it into the world a little bit. So, like, kind of like the night leak into the world. granted, I will probably just not do that. I do want to expand the town. Like, let me show you guys how much gold we have so far. We have 185. Yesterday I got up to, I think that was yesterday. Today's the 18th? No, today's the 16th. Oh, that's right. It's in Europe, so essentially yesterday and then to today. Yeah, because yesterday I deposited 37, and you have the 28 I deposited, that's the latest one, and you have the 14, which was at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to check the progress of its dying. Okay, it's still about 20%. So, I do want to expand the town, though. That is something I do want to do, is expand. Which does mean I could make this like another branch of that building, because I've already made a basement, obviously, because there wouldn't be a door right there without having an entrance to the basement, obviously. This was not raised, obviously. This is literally stock in the game already. So this is literally actual height of this. Because if we come right here, how would I do this and have a way to... Now, my first town, ironically, was bottlenecked in its location, so it's not too far though. I could probably run there and run back. No, I'm gonna do just that. In fact, I kinda wanna do this. Here's my old town. I don't know if you can tell, but new town's over there. We're gonna run right back into it though, because I've actually died right there. So, once before, so I'm like, I don't want to risk it. And if anyone was just chasing me, they're probably going like, he's probably in a town now. Gosh darn it. And obviously I'm checking back on Discord. I'm just gonna take a moment to check that real quick. Obviously I'm gonna check that real quick. I'm actually gonna add a question real quick. Of course, I'm adding one question to it real quick. In fact, the whole thing is like, if you have any feedback, please input it here. If you don't, that's alright. You just have to put not applicable, which is n/a. Now, the new question I just put in is, what is the purpose of joining, if not for just for early announcements, or announcements as it comes? In this case, if it's for like, hey, I do this, and this, I'll be like, alright, so definitely then I'm in. because they could be viable in the future, you know? And of course, we've agreed to read and read several rules. That's obviously one of them. Boom. I gotta come over here. I normally check my applications, of course. Because I don't trust myself to remember that all the darn time. So I always try to check that once, at least daily, when I go live. And something like this pops up, then I'm like, okay, I need to take a look at this, actually, so that way I can see. In fact, if we're gonna expand, I'm gonna do something that normally I wouldn't do, which is called covering this up. I'm not gonna do it and like put grass over it and then plan on sawing this. No. I think I might cover it up. Like, I'll cover this side up. Like this side, yes, I'm gonna cover it up with dirt and put dirt in it, of course, because I have enough resources of dirt to do that. Okay, well, a very inappropriate town has just fallen into ruins, and I'm honestly glad that town fell into ruins. If you guys didn't see it, it's very questionable indeed. I will say that it is questionable at best. I would even question it. Like, who would join such town? Not me, obviously, because I don't like how that term is named, and I think it should let's just say burn. Accurately. Okay, we got it. Okay, everyone. I'm going to go to a quick intermission here, so that way you guys can grab a snack or a drink even. I'll be back here when intermission is over. The whole purpose of intermission is so that way I can film this whole. So obviously you can hear the rocks being placed, and y'all can't see it. That's because I'm filming it in, and it's gonna take a few minutes, obviously, because I gotta go up a few blocks. Specifically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to go 5 blocks up. So I'm gonna work on that while we're in intermission, so that way I don't have to worry about it afterward. And plus it'd be boring for y'all, so if y'all wanted to come back in like 5 to 10 minutes, y'all could. I have no problem with that. Because it's gonna take me a moment or so. I might need to go grab more dirt, actually, because I definitely don't have enough. Okay. I hate when this literally just bumps me back. obviously I'm literally putting all these blocks in so that way I can literally say, hey, this is now something I can use for later purposes. Or in this case, it's going to be for that building, for that nether portal. So, I will say that. It's going to be for that nether portal that I'm putting this all up to till it's level with ground again. So it's very little hills, but I'm not gonna keep those hills. I'm just gonna take them out as well. So eventually I will have a lot more dirt as well. And I think if we expand right now, I'm gonna be using a good chunk of our gold, maybe like about I still need to calculate how many plots I can get, and then use that to figure out how many plots I want to get, you know? So, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to calculate that, and then I'll come back when I got that information. I am going to have to grab my deck. Gosh darn it. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and end that mission. I'm actually going to check Discord now. I'm literally just placing blocks down right now. And I'm almost to the point where it's level. Finally. Obviously, I'm going to be transforming. Because I'm focusing on this, so that way it's... Well, we're going to need a little more dirt. Not a full hot part, maybe, but like, maybe just enough. Got this stuff. It's right there. So we can just keep on placing these planks. Okay, I think I may have underestimated how much this can take. So I may have to go grab more. I'm actually going to do it this way. Yeah. I might need to go grab more dirt, which is something I don't want to do, but I'm going to if I have to. Ooh, hold on. Okay. okay, can I at least start this last run? I don't think we're finishing it. Oh yeah, no, definitely not finishing. Not that much, though, is left. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to place the floor down. We're just knitting 2 stacks, honestly. Actually, no, it took a little more than 2 stacks. Hold on. I may as well just grab a little. I'm gonna grab 4. Yeah, he wasn't getting away with that. Finally, we're essentially done. Now, we'll do black thing. They just... I'm actually gonna go ahead and just... I'm just gonna fill this in all the way. Which, yeah, this may not seem like a thing to do, because I'm gonna be cutting some of it right back out. But only when I fill it in all the way. It just means, hey, I need some time to think about it. So essentially what I'm saying by just doing this is, hey, I'm gonna need some time to figure this out, actually. Which it won't take me that long. It should take me 12 for the headphones to fully figure that out. Sorry, I'm gonna do it without that. Holy, still at 20%. In case y'all are wondering, it's still at around 20%. I bet you it's only dropping ever so slightly. Bruh. British took on a diamond sword on person, and he did not make it out alive. If anything, he probably didn't expect that outcome. Oh, good news, I only need ever so little dirt. Better news, I have a shovel to go do that real quick, instead of having to go back in. I already know 22, I bet I could tell. Yep. Okay, I need to actually start claiming stuff. So now I'm gonna open up my calculator. Y'all will be able to see this actually. So that way y'all can see how I determine certain things, such as how much front space we can get. So I first off start by taking a look at our starting number, so 185. Now it's important to note the cost of each plot, which is 16 gold. So how much did it say? 185. So now I input 185, and now divide that by 16. I can get 11 whole plots right now, which, in case you're wondering, each plot needs at least 3 directly touching, whether it be on a corner. So like if I wanted to claim, say, this plot, I can get it because this one is touching directly. This one's touching by maybe a pixel. A pixel. That's all that's touching. And it's touching this one over here as well by a pixel. Now if I wanted to, now if I claimed one that's like pretty much surrounded just by 3 cent, like it doesn't, it has to be touching the town by at least 3 plots. Like here. Let me go to a plot that is off of a corner. No, I don't have this. Hold on. No valid. Clearly, I can go out here. Do that. It's. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. T thing. I probably shouldn't do that to a plot that's already touching the town in the right way. No wonder why it says that T thing. It must have an adjacent town block. Essentially, this is the only one touching. Only way it's touching is that one pixel. So this plot I cannot claim for the town because, well, I don't have this plot, nor do I have this plot over here. So to get this, I need to get 2 additional plots. That way it can then be touching the town. And if I'm gonna expand, it's gonna be this way. I'm gonna expand that way. Because, you know what, I may as well show you guys the map as well. Because why not? Plus, it's already up. So obviously y'all can see the map. It does have ads. But this is town right here. So if we go over here to filters and turn on trunk borders, now you can see this town is a 4x4 square, making it somewhat big. And of course you can see my old town right here. Now if we expanded this way, we could for a bit, then we have to go around that because the admins don't like us building on water, except for like something like this. Something like this is acceptable because it's only a transportation system. It's actually rails. I know it is because I've actually helped by building it up some. That gray spot right there that you guys can see, I actually put that there. That's cobblestone that I put there. because I had to build something that allowed boats to get by and get through. Obviously, you guys can clearly see how much space is on this side of town. There's plenty of it. So, if I'm going to expand, it's going to be that way. It's going to be toward the big expanse of space. And now, of course, I'm going to also work myself out this way, up and down as well, because look how much space we have. If we wanted to take a good chunk of this map, we probably could. So, first plot I'm going to claim, since we have 11 that we can claim, I'm not going to claim all 11, obviously, because that's literally a lot of gold that I have to spend to just do that. So, how I do this is now I times that by 16. So here's how I do that. So, obviously, I am live, obviously. I don't know if he's in here right now. If he is. I'm gonna get out my enchanted diamond, honestly. I am just gonna rock a golden helmet, honestly. Everything else is gonna be the same. I'm just taking this off. Of course, I was thinking go to the nether. Obviously, I'm not doing that right now. But I am gonna build, so I've got my safety hat on, safety helmet. I'm definitely gonna claim some plots real quick, though. I was actually about to. Oh my good lord, these. Wow. Keep the tape. Oh, nice. Oh, yep. Woo, I almost made it bad. I almost did a very bad. Woo, buddy. That would have been more expensive if I did that very bad. People would be here fast. 17. There we go. Okay, well, in that case, I know where I need to expand out here first. Okay. Because there's only one trunk touching this. So, essentially, what I need to do... Bam! There's one. Now I need to come over here. Do the same thing. So there's 2. Here's 3. Since I already paid, come over here. Plot menu. Plot set. Plot type. Actually, no, I need to set it for sale. For sale, free, because he already paid me directly. Got this plot right here. This plot right here. This plot right here is for sale. Alright. Just want to make sure. Hold on. I'm gonna wait. And yes, he's a new player, so. Okay, I'm gonna give him a moment. Okay, it's yours. Okay, it's his. He has got it. So that's obviously 3 pots, which we can expand on a little bit. And yes, I'm already working myself around. So far, I've already spent, let's see, 122. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Those first 3 being over there, obviously. And then the other 3, which I just claimed, are these are actually 2, but I just claimed this whole side of town. So now, if I wanted to clear it out, I have to do that pretty much now. Now, this plot, it's his responsibility, the owner of that plot's responsibility to clear it out. So, if he wants to clear all this out, he can. The city has to take care of, the town has to take care of the rest of it, though. Like, I have to clear all this out now. But for Astral Trink, he's got to clear all that if he wants to build something tall. Anyway, obviously, we still have some stuff that's in town that's not on his plot that kind of has to be cleared out. No, he's got a lot more to clear up, which I'm more than willing to help with if they ask for it anyway. Like, I'm willing to take orders in. Okay. Where's that skeleton? But I'm not. I could go out to the water, just can't do much with that. I can, however, start by expanding. Oh. I am so thankful I have Prot 4 armor. As y'all can see, I just claimed 4 more plots. Y'all might be wondering, what's our goal at now? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because 4 plots is only 64 gold, so we cannot go for any more plots. Because we're now below 100 by a big number. But now, we have 4 more plots. So you may be wondering, what 4 more plots if you have to clear it out? It's room that I can build, essentially, is what it is. Only issue is now I gotta go and clear it all out and patch any holes that are not creeper made. So like this hole, I made that because I was desperate for some blocks. Safe to say, we had a wood shortage before I did all this friggin' stuff today. Obviously we grew quite a bit, so obviously if I do /town/t, we can get up to 114 chunk blocks. Of course, it was founded by me, obviously. First thing I'm going to clear out, grass and those kind of blocks. Normally I plan ahead and clear that out as much stuff as I can. But in this case, it's like I didn't plan on doing this, but I chose to hop on, which made me I just do it. Rose is choosing to fight someone with thorns. And in a town. The fact that I have protection 4 armor helps me out a lot, because that means I don't worry about. And thorns! I have thorns and protection armor, so I'm like, hey, this is helpful to me because I don't have to worry about much. Now, there are some things I have to worry about. Players, obviously, other players. I'll admit, I am not the best when it comes to PvP, so when it's versus another player, I'm most likely going to lose. That's why I don't play on a server that is all about PvP. Oh, no problem. Like, new players are more than welcome to be in this town. I'll give them just enough to... I'll give them a plot at minimum. Now, if they ask for a tool, I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them. Like, they ask for a specific tool. Like, he could ask it for any tool he needs at any given point. And I will be giving it to him. I prefer to help players that are brand new without questioning. Like, I just go like, hey, if you need anything, I'm right here for it. Because I'll admit, I was a new player on this server once myself. Safe to say, I've come a little bit of a long way. In fact, I'm also recording this because I want to be sure that I have videos lined up and ready to roll for when I'm not able to do videos daily. Like, right now I can because, well, I can. So, it's only because I'm waiting that I'm doing this right now. In fact, I'm probably going to be up for a little while, working on videos myself. So, because in about 2 weeks, I'll say I'm not going to be here for 2 weeks, in 2 weeks. So, I'm working pretty much non-stop to get videos at least ready for y'all. So that way it's like, hey, this is something that's coming up. I want to make sure I have stuff at least ready. Because I'd much rather have videos ready than I have nothing ready, you know? Obviously, I gotta cut down trees, so that's what I'm working on. Looks like we got acacia wood, which I actually kind of planned to get some here in a few weeks anyway, so I'm like, oh hey, it's getting something I knew I would need to get out of the way. That's something that's out of the way is, getting the wood. That's what I mean by getting stuff out of the way. I'd much rather get stuff that is something I need to do here in the town. And 2 weeks is like 14 days. The maximum time I can be offline without the town going is 42. So I'm pretty safe in the regard of I'm gonna be out of town. Like, actually out of town. Now, I will be doing vlog while I'm out and about. I have something that works perfectly fine with... Now, I will say that it's best to ask for permission before filming anyone. Like, I'm all for filming people, I always try to remember to ask, hey, do you mind if I do this? And if you want to not be in it, I'm giving you a warning right now. Now, of course, my brain being my brain, it normally tries to say, don't do this. Just don't. But my other half of my brain's like, we should do this before we do this. Obviously, and obviously my brain's like fighting with itself constantly because of that. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's more stuff up here. Oh, we're in town. Hold on. There is one thing I will quickly turn off. Cut toggle. Toggle fire. Actually, no, I got one better. Explosions. I need to go get some TNT. I'm actually gonna turn off fire again. There's no off. Good question from him. He asked how many people. 7. Like, I'm the most often person on here, obviously, because I'm on as much as I can. Yeah, 7 is a lot for the size of the town, as it stands. Yeah, I gotta clear a lot of trees out. Which, yes, I am actually gonna get some TNT. I do believe I have gunpowder for that, too. If not, I have a sword that I can easily go farm some gunpowder with. Okay, I have just enough for 1 TNT. Only issue is I don't think I have sand, so that makes it difficult, because that means I now have to go for some sand, which, okay, you know what? I don't have that recipe memorized. The TNT recipe. Oh, okay, I might need to use the restroom one more time. Okay, I don't even have enough gunpowder. Well, I barely do. Yeah, I gotta use the restroom. So I'll be back as soon as I can. Because I gotta use that restroom. And if I don't use it, it's gonna be a code brown and it's gonna take me and I end the stream now. So I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be back as soon as I can. Nature's calling, so I'll be back as soon as I humanly can. Be back soon. I'm gonna mute my mic so you don't have to hear what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, I have returned from the restroom. So, of course, I have returned, so there is that. So, let's get right back into it. My headphones have officially died. It's currently at 10%, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on to charge. So, yeah, right now, it is on the charge. Of course, I am back, obviously, so probably gonna go grab me a snack or something here real quick, so that way I don't have to worry all that much. That. Definitely gotta keep clearing out the trees. I think what I am gonna do is actually literally set fire to all this. It's the quickest way to get it out of here anyway. So now plots that I don't have to do that to. Deep state? Oh, I definitely have deep state. Let me grab that real quick. Yes, I do actually. I'm literally grabbing the deep state. 6. How about 64? I ain't about to give him just 6. I'm just gonna give him a whole stack. Yeah. There you go. I just gave you a whole stack. No problem. Okay, now let's go back to deforestation. This plot's already pretty much clear. Barely, but it's fine. Okay, this is the next non-clear plot. Obviously, I'm going to get as much wood that I can reach. If it's in plot, then I'm going to take the wood that I can get to. Even if it is just outside town, I don't care. Because I'm still under the cover of the leaves. Unfortunately, I don't have to get extra wood this way. Actually, no, I probably could essentially get extra wood. Not sure how much that gets me, though. Because I do have fortune on here. Excess fortune on it, so I'm like... And fall out of the tree real quick. That's always a requirement. Fall out of the tree about 5 times. Then try to use your sword. Then hit with things. Yeah, that's always been a requirement. Not. And yes, I am gonna burn these trees to the ground essentially. Once I get every ounce of wood that I can, it all goes down. Okay, I need 1, nothing like that to reach that. And that's as much wood as I can get from this tree. Okay. Here we go with the fire. Now, we're letting multiple points of this fire. Okay, this is where I'm gonna set fire. Now there is this tree as well that of course I'm just toggling fire on for the sole purpose of taking out these trees. Now, for anything else, no, I'm not going to use this for that. I'm just using it for the sole purpose of taking out trees. Like this does not have any usable wood, so I'm just going to light her up. That's what I'm going to do right now, just light her up. Now, even though it may stop at the edge of town, that don't mean I can't come back for it at a later point in time. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. When I get the plots out there, outside town, that's when I'm going to continue my thing and go out of town just to clear them. Like, I'm not going to clear them right now, obviously, because I'm the kind of outside of my town's reach in terms of safely getting it all taken out. And obviously this is a very, very quick way to do somewhat. Like, granted, it gets fire to where it can get it to where it's not clear enough to where I can use the space once I remove it. And we gotta stop the fire from spreading down, so we gotta start adding this wood here. I'm actually gonna build up real quick. Yes, I know it's the fact that I'm losing wood is bothering me slightly, but I don't care really. It's a quicker way of getting blocks that I know I would need. Now, I could say disable fire and then put itself out fairly fast just by doing that. Thing about it is, when fire goes out, it's leaving the wood. So, there is that. There are some good things about doing it this way too, because it doesn't burn everything. Eventually fire runs out of stuff to burn, and then whoosh, the fire's out. You know? So obviously just lighting this isn't going to do much. See, like that. I gotta light some more flamage. In fact, I'm actually going to use this for plots that are not where anything are built. So wherever nothing is built, I'm going to toggle fires that way I can, well, nothing built within whatever I'm going to burn, obviously. So like, this is without out of reach, barely, of that building. That's right there. So I'm not going to build up and light it. It's not, oh gosh, this is not the one I needed. Granted, the plot may be touching it, but what I need to burn isn't touching it. Let's just say that. So really, all I have to do is set this plant to where fire can be used. Now, a lot of things still used. They can come down here. Obviously, you see how much the fire spread and how much is useful right now. You can clearly see a big difference in how it works. Like, hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick, actually. Now, this is just a web free cam mod. Obviously, you can see how big the town is from up here. You can obviously see, based on the clear, that. And I'm actually about to make a flint and steel, so yeah, you can get that piece of flint. I need a piece of flint, and of course I do want to build some kind of apartments, so that way I can have something. There you go. One piece of flint. No problem. Like, I'm actually gonna probably use some of the space I'm clearing out to build apartments. So, there are some good things are coming out of this as well. Like, sure, I'm not getting in as many blocks, but it's ensuring that I can get building those apartments sooner. Now, there are some things I will say aren't as it's also deforesting the forest, so it really doesn't help in the sense of, hey, this is something that can be used later on. Now, another thing I'm thinking is like tear everything down that isn't another player's building. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Oh, you mean these? Oh, yes. Alright. Yeah, I figured. Very easy fix. This is also his plot, so I'm gonna do it in his plots. Both of his plots, honestly. Done, done, and done. Obviously, there's more that I have to clear out, obviously. Clearly have to clear stuff out here as well. So I didn't just expand it one way, I expanded it 2 ways. That skeleton has to make the wrong move, and he pretty much loses access to his town. Okay. Very simple. When dealing with a creeper attack in Earthmc, just back away if you're in a town. Same with a spider attack. Depends if that town has mobs enabled, then you're not safe just by moving them back. You might want to have a sword on you at all times in that case. Obviously, you gotta hunt some animals too, so that's one thing I do think I'm gonna do here momentarily when it becomes daylight. I just hit him out of existence. Of course, you guys can see how much clearing I'm getting ready to do. I'm also going to clear all this dirt that's at least a block up. So if it's dirt that's at least a block up, I clear it out normally. Which also means that there are points that I'm going to be clearing out still. As much as I will be doing placing, I will also be doing clearing, essentially. But I'm going to do it by chunk. So, essentially how I find out where the trunk is obviously you can't tell from right now. You can't tell, hey, there's a trunk here, till you hit F3 and G. Which I'll say this, Earthmc is a Minecraft Java edition service. If you have a computer and you're playing Minecraft on the computer edition, aka Java edition, you're more than able to hop right in. Of course, if you're in Europe, you most certainly will get a good connection. If you're, like, say, United States, no, you're not getting as fast of a connection, but you're still getting good enough of a connection. And clearly you can see that I'm working on clearing out all of this dirt that's like a block higher. And of course I'm being specific to where I'm like not passing the town border. Now granted I probably should, so that we can put this here, but if it's like up a block, it's pretty much already there. Also, welcome in. Obviously, I'm playing Earthmc. Okay, in like 2 weeks from right now, I am going to be out of recording for 2 weeks, so I'm trying my best to record as much as I can. So I'm literally recording this whole stream, in fact, which this whole stream has been going for 2 whole hours. 2 hours and 3 minutes? Yeah, the stream's been going for 2 hours, 3 minutes. The recording I started about 7 minutes earlier, so about 2 hours, 10 minutes for the recording. Because of course I had to set up the stream, which takes about 5-10 minutes to do. Today I did it in like 7 because I already had the game running. It was just a matter of I needed to get a stream set up. Didn't have to launch the game because I knew what game I wanted to play, at least. Okay. Sorry. I don't have a stream. Hit him. Okay. He did, skeleton. Yeah. See that you want to talk to me again, so go ahead. Okay, this tree needs to be chopped down, actually. Clearly, I'm also being sure to there are people who keep scamming other people, and people are now getting weary of those people. Oh man, that's hilarious. I'm actually gonna. Whew, 700. Okay, 700 gold. Whew, that player. That player just picked on the wrong community to do that. Oh yeah. Yes. I'm open to questions. You're more than welcome to shoot them out right now. So, if it's about the thing that's happening in 2 weeks that I won't be recording for, I'll just say I will be recording. I just won't be doing gaming content. It's gonna be more IRL kind of stuff. Running you all around the city, obviously. I had a feeling that was you that was messaging off of Steam. I had a feeling. But yeah, I was asleep by that point. When you sent those messages, I'm like, I don't want to get up and go check that right now. So, just bad timing on that, really. That's mainly the thing. Like, the second I finish this stream, I'm probably going to bed. Because, obviously, I've been up all day preparing to do this. And of course, I might just do some recording afterward. I'm probably gonna be done with the stream here at 3 hours. So in about 60 minutes, minus 7 minutes, of course. So really, it's about 50 minutes. So in about 50 minutes, it's gonna be in a few minutes, I might actually end the stream, actually. Just to do pure recording stuff. And I might do some Farming Sim 25, actually. Probably some multiplayer stuff. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I have it installed before I do that. That way I can get that going if it's not. Because I did uninstall everything for a moment or so. I am going to quickly check that. I don't think I have it installed. I had it installed. I just chose to uninstall it because I wasn't really doing much with it. I might have to reinstall it, but if I don't have it installed, I'm gonna pivot that to be GTA kind of stuff for the moment while it's installing. Which now I just gotta open up Steam real quick, so that's what I'm doing. Okay. Now I can find all this. Because we got a bigger town. I'm gonna have to do this in 2 weeks, honestly. Obviously, you guys can see how fast I'm mining. That's because this axe has efficiency 5. So I'm like, hey, efficiency 5, it's useful. Oh yeah, I do more of like story mode kind of stuff for GTA 5. Yeah, I haven't been able to be on GTA 5 lately, obviously. Oh, okay, yeah, that's an issue. Easy fix, though. I'm glad you pointed that out to me, man. Because that was probably... Okay. Okay, I'm quickly getting things. Oh wait, no. I got a lot of grass I still need to break. And a few blocks I still need to set fire to. Now these blocks here, I'm gonna just clear them out by hand because they're right here. They're super simple to reach. Oh yeah, I like GTA myself. There are a few things I will say that could be improved on for GTA 6. Which, yes, I'm obviously looking out for that. I'm looking forward to it, that releasing. So when GTA 6 releases, oh, you better know I'm gonna be happy for that. Oh, wow. Yeah, getting SSDs helps. Like, my computer is not the best for speed in terms of downloading, so I'm like, ugh. So downloading speed on my computer are bad. They're not the best. Now I am looking into getting additional a different kind of hard drive for my computer, so that way I can at least do that, download faster at least. So that's one thing I will say is my current specs are not the best for speed. It's more for like, hey, you want a game, but you don't really care about download speed. AKA, you have patience. You're not willing to wait to download that game. Which, that's one thing I hate about hard drives, is you gotta have like a, my dream setup is ironically a 5090. My dream setup is like big time storage, big time graphics. And there's also things I would want to avoid. A hard drive that literally requires slow speeds. Like, no, my computer wouldn't be that. It'd be like the ultimate speed rig. And of course I'd want the best Wi-Fi that I can get, of course, but right now it's not a possible thing for me, so I'm like, right now it's an unrealistic goal. It's not meetable with my current capabilities. So what I have is the best that I have. So I have the best of the best in my sense. Okay, well, I'm gonna guess. Chicken butt. I'm just throwing that guess out there. It does have wireless Wi-Fi. It does not have wireless Bluetooth. Only reason I have a Bluetooth mouse right now is because I still have the original adapter for that mouse, which only works for the mouse, so it really doesn't help by much. It only helps just enough to where I can go, hey, I got this. Actually, no, it's my current Wi-Fi, it's not the best of the best, but it's good enough for me. Like, for me, it's the best that I can get. Yeah, there are points of where I'm like gonna do, when I have a chance, I will get you guys set up to work. But right now it's pretty messy in here. Obviously I'm recording the stream. Where the stream is being streamed from, it's pretty not good, but yeah. Sometime in the next 2 weeks I'll probably make a video showcasing Okay, that was a very specific mod type. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go till at least 2 hours 30 minutes, which is in 15 minutes we'll hit that. Yes, I actually do have some root beer. Ironically, I don't have it in here with me, so it's safe for now. I don't have any root beer right now. For now. Just so you know, I do play GTA 5 only when I have root beer in my system. Because it makes me so hyper that I literally focus on 5-star wanted levels and escaping them. So that's why I'm thinking I might do a recording on that. The best part is I just finished leveling out the new town borders. So like the town borders right now, they're cleared to the point of where all I have to do is now just place blocks where I need to place blocks. So essentially what I need to do is oh yeah, I play story mode mainly. But my favorite character in story mode, I'd have to say it's Trevor. Like, there are people out there that don't like Trevor. I'm like, well, hey, it's preference, you know? Having a favorite character, it's all about preference at that point. So, there is that. Like, I prefer Trevor. Now, would I want to do what Trevor does? No, because that's federal crimes right there. That's dealing drugs, for instance. Dealing gun smuggling. No, I would not do that. Even if someone tried to pay me $1 billion. Well, if they paid me like $1 trillion, oh yeah, you better know I'd be like, okay, well, $1 trillion, I'd do it for that much. But only one person can do that, which is, which I'm, no, I don't, no, because if he did say, hey, can you do this, this, and this for me? I'd be like, pay me $1 trillion and I will. If he doesn't, then I'm like, well, in that case, no. If he tries to negotiate, it's going to be no. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Obviously, if you guys enjoyed, I'm going to end the stream here, but I'm immediately going straight into GTA, so there is that. If you guys enjoyed, y'all can hit that like button and that subscribe button if you so wish. Holy flag. Oh my. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. But until then, Mind Driver out.